Started. I'd like to welcome you all to our Earth Month Trivia Challenge, where today we're going to test your planet's knowledge, but also just have fun about the world around us today. So I'm going to share the link in the chat as well. This is Earth Day. Let's see. Hopefully we can still have the music on. I hope y'all enjoy. This is the Earth Day website. So what Earth Day has its own website. Can you believe it?
Mm.
Yes, it's a .org. So what does a .org mean? In emails, but also in websites. What does .org mean? It means
Non-profit.
it's a nonprofit organization. Yes, yes. So they celebrate it, throughout the month, but especially Earth Day on April 22nd. So you have news that you could read on this site. You can look Canopy Tree Project. By donating as little as $1, you can help reforest communities, fight climate change, and protect biodiversity. There's a lot of climate education that's available. So I'll just go here so you can see what's it about. So there's a showcase snapshots to share hard work. There's toolkits, curricula. There's a calendar for Earth Month, a teacher guide, a showcase. There's ways to advocate, learning how climate change impacts K through 12. And then there's these quizzes as well. If I go back, there's a great global cleanup. So there could be cleanups around you, so you can help us create a waste-free world. And again, there are take action, there's some toolkits and the quizzes available. So let's see what you know about the forces changing the planets. I'm excited. Okay, so we have this set right here. So we'll do a few from this set. There's renewable energy, climate change, sustainable fashion, part 1 and 2, clean energy, regenerative agriculture, environmental justice, and what renewable energy are you? So I guess these 7 would be cool, but we could do this one, see what it's about. But which one of these 7 would you like to start us off with? So someone pick one for us.
What renewable energy are you, quiz?
Okay. Okay. Let's see how we do this. Maybe I'll do mine, and then one of you all can do it. How does that sound? So you can learn a bit about me, and I learn about someone else. So let's see what kind of renewable energy am I. So what is my ideal vacation spot? Ooh, sunny beach, mountain range, hot spring, waterfall, coastal town. For me, I don't know. All 5 of them sound beautiful. I'll do a coastal town by the ocean.
I thought that's what you said.
Because I love anyone could go to a beach, but going to a coastal town, that's a whole different experience. What are you doing on your day off? Kayaking, learning to sail, tanning on the beach with a good book, hiking up a volcano, or snorkeling in the ocean.
Snorkeling in the ocean.
Do you snorkel at all? Me
I
either.
don't.
Get the water.
I would say I would like to learn how to sail. I do want to go next to a volcano at least once in my life, but I'll go with tanning on the beach with a good book.
Me too.
Which of these natural phenomena fascinates you the most? Ooh, sunset, sunrise, tornado, ocean waves, eruptions, waterfalls. Fascinates me. I think
waterfalls and rivers.
Yeah. Yes. For me, I think eruptions and geysers are interesting because magma and the earth and how Earth is covered in volcanoes. That's what I like. Which city are you traveling to? Chicago, Phoenix, St. Louis, San Diego, or Honolulu? I'm going to Honolulu, y'all.
Yeah, I figured you. What?
In the U.S., I've always wanted to go to California, so I would do San Diego. But a dream vacation would be Hawaii. Okay. Which? Oh wow. I think there's 10 questions. What's your dream home like? Look at all these options. My dream home. Riverside home. I would say a riverside home is my dream home. An underground home built in a mountain seems pretty cool too. But I like the riverside. Who would be in a cabin? That would be pretty nice.
I like a modern home with large windows.
Me too. That's what
I like looking at.
My favorite type of weather. Okay.
Yeah,
Sunny
sunny
skies, windy,
sky.
not stormy, cloudy with waves crashing against the shore,
Mm,
warm and dry, or stormy.
clear,
Um,
sunny skies.
Clear sunny skies.
I gotta go with that too. Clear sunny skies. Which animal do you feel most connected to? Ooh, a salmon, a mole, a dolphin, a bird, or a lizard?
I think you like a bird soaring through the wind.
You think I'm a bird, Gracie?
No, I think you like the soaring effect of it. You know, you free. Flappy, you know, get
A dolphin riding the waves.
That sounds so fun. I don't know, y'all. Do I feel connected to the most? Ooh.
Dolphin riding the waves.
You ever seen a mole? You don't want to be connected to them bad boys.
It's for me, okay, I'm gonna go with bird, but my number 2 is a salmon.
Yeah, I would say
love-
that would say the salmon, but definitely
Yeah.
number 2. How
How do your
friends
friends describe you? So how do my friends describe
optimistic
you?
and dependable?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if that was for me or for you.
Yeah, that
but-
was for you. That was for you.
Oh, grounded, thoughtful, strong, and determined. I would say
3.
Grounded
I
and
was-
thoughtful.
I think someone said 3, calm and
Yeah,
I think I would say
calm
calm
and
and
I
balanced.
think that's you right there.
Or either easy going, because I think you could be adventurous. I think you want to do things.
Oh yeah, the warmer I get, the more I want to do. No. How do you approach solving a problem? I remember that personality test app that we did. So solving a problem. Well, I love chess. Y'all know I like to play chess. Calm under pressure, but make waves when needed.
I think with a steady long
Number
term
1.
plan and consistency.
Number 1.
What number 1?
I really like that. Y'all are good. Y'all know me. If you could have any superpower, which would it be? Okay, so for y'all, make sure y'all
Y'all
think
will
what
laugh at you
superpower.
when you take this. I will.
I'm going to pick. I would say
Fly.
waterbend. I would say waterbending.
Well, what's that?
Yeah,
Literally, like you can use, like, you know, if y'all have seen Avatar, you know, the Last Airbender, you know, they got different bending, so people can bend earth and air and fire. But I want to move water with my hands.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You kind of like number 1 too, don't you? A little bit.
I would like breathing underwater.
You want to breathe underwater, Bridget?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Considering I don't particularly swim well, that's what I should pick. But I could just bend the water around me, so that way I can make a air pocket surrounded by water.
Walking. Okay.
This is fun. What am I? I'm solar energy.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
solar.
I'm solar, and that's so funny. I'm brimming with positive energy, and I have an abundance of generosity with the people around you. Even when you can't physically be there, you've taken care that they feel supported and secure. Oh, that's so nice. It's like ours is.
I think that's you.
I'm not with you all, but hopefully this, helps us have fun.
And you think ahead and you're constantly improving yourself. I think that's you.
Oh, I appreciate that, Jill. I try. Just a little bit each day. Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
Right.
We'll come back to that quiz. Let's do one of these fun ones, or these knowledgeable ones. These ones we're gonna learn something new. But I'm so glad I'm solar energy. And we'll come back to that one. Okay. So someone else pick one of these 7 right here. Anyone?
Renewable energy quiz.
Okay, let's see what we know about renewable energy. What percent of all marine species live in coral reefs? 8, 11, 15, or 25%? What percent of all marine species, all ocean species, live in coral reefs? What do you all think?
15%.
11.
I would say 15 or 11.
15.
I think it's 15. I think 15 is good. 25%. That's amazing, though.
Wow.
So 25% of the ocean species are living coral reefs. Coral reefs are referred to as the rainforest of the sea. They host 25% of the world's marine life.
Mm.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rainforests of the sea. There are rainforests underwater. Okay. How much of the ocean floor do coral reefs make up? 0.1%, 310, or 15%?
15%.
15%.
15.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see if this 15 is right.
What? No.
Very little.
What?
Isn't that something?
What?
Must be a big
You s-
ocean floor.
Despite the fact that coral reefs host a quarter of marine life, they actually only make up 0.1% of the ocean floor. They're not really incredibly important. This does not mean that they're not incredibly important to humans. The total economic value of coral reefs is about $3.5 billion.
Mm.
Because they host all that life. If the coral reefs die, then all the species die. And then when species die, it affects the whole entire ocean.
That's true.
You know, that's why they got to say we got to save the coral reefs.
Keep the corals, yeah.
Yeah, the corals, yeah, they're dying because of plastic and all this, you know, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
In what ways do coral reefs benefit humans? They protect coastlines. They serve as a source of food. They produce chemicals like medicinal properties, or all of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Isn't that amazing?
They're so pretty. I watch them on TV sometimes. They have showing them.
And we're right.
Oh,
There we
we got
go.
one.
Third time's the charm. We're learning so much. They face less erosion, coral lines, seeing as reefs absorb 97% of wave impact, thus lessening property damage. Wow. Coral reefs protect property, lessen property damage. They feed over 500 million people across the globe and have been found to produce chemicals with anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties that have been used in developing new treatments for cancer, arthritis, and infections.
You would think with all that, they would grow more. They would make them grow, like do more to help them.
Right. That's a great question, Bridget. Why don't they grow more coral reefs? They're not growing faster because of rapid environmental changes. The warming of the sea causing bleaching, ocean acidification dissolving skeletons, and pollution. They grow very slowly, and current structures such as heat waves occur too frequently for them to recover or adapt. That's so sad. We need them. We need more. But there's ongoing restoration efforts. There's coral gardening and farming. So like there's coral nurseries. They can breed corals that are more heat tolerant, and they can place structures in the ocean to encourage new coral growth. But yeah, that's what climate change has done. So we gotta save the coral reefs. Wow, this is cool. How do coral obtain their color? Through carotenoids, through a colorful material unique to their skeleton, through algae, or through special skin cells.
Number 3.
Microscopic algae.
Oh.
Pigment color.
I think number 1.
Right. Well, number 1 and 3, you see both of them are about food. So I think,
Say number 1.
Oh no, this is hard. Let's see. I think they do consume krill, so I think that can make sense. Let's see if this is the answer. It's the other one. Algae, microscopic algae. They help them obtain.
Do
food.
I get an A+ for that?
You do, Gracie. I know that's right. They're known as.
I knew that because I watched those shows. I told you that's why I said that. I watched some about the coral.
I know that's. I love it. What is zooxanthellae? Zooxanthellae. They contain photosynthetic cells that live in their tissues. They have a mutualistic relationship. Corals provide these things with environment, and these things produce carbon dioxide and water that these things need for photosynthesis. Wow. So they both benefit each other. That's pretty cool. They're called it's chlorophyll. So they absorb the chlorophyll the algae, and they give 90% of which they give to the coral. The food, 90% of the food that they produce, this algae produce, they give it to the coral. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. What is coral bleaching? We may know the answer since you mentioned it. Naturally losing their color as they age, excess sunlight that kills the zooxanthellae, the coral dying, or the coral expelling the zooxanthellae.
Number two.
Number two.
Number three. Number three.
Yeah, excess sunlight. Let's see. Let's go back. Bleaching, rising ocean temperatures. Rising ocean temperatures, right? So if you go back, rising ocean temperatures. So which one mentions temperatures? I think the first one, right?
Number one.
Yeah. So let's see if that's it. And it's correct.
Oh yeah.
I love how this quiz builds upon each other. Yeah, too warm. They expel the, and that's bad for them because the coral gets less food, right? The cause of corals to lose its main source of food, so they're weak and they lose their color and they turn white.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that coral. It's all white.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad.
Wow.
All right, we got a few more. How does ocean acidification affect coral? Helps obtain nutrients, no effect, causes their skeleton to dissolve, it causes them to lose their color. Ocean acidification. So it means increased carbon dioxide.
Number one.
To dissolve.
Yes. Yes. From good. I know that's right, Gracie. They deplete a substance called calcium carbonate from the waters. This is the necessary material for corals to create their skeletons. So this results in their skeletons dissolve. Wow. So when the ocean gets more acidic in pH or with CO2, it causes it to literally die from the inside out. That's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can. I like these questions. They're pretty cool. Let's do one from here about plastic. So plastic planet, plastic impacts, plastic human health, or plastic pollution. Which one would you all like to do?
Plastic pollution quiz.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. I like that. What happens to plastic waste when left in the environment? It never goes fully away. There's no such thing as plastic waste, or it eventually disintegrates.
It never goes away.
Never goes away.
Yeah, they're called microplastics and nanoplastics, and they talk about that with their drinking water, how those things get in that. Plastic is not biodegradable. It will never, ever, 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 ever go away. It can decompose, but if I have a plastic jug of milk, there will always be a plastic jug of milk on the earth. If it puts in a landfill. What do you all think of this photo? How does it make you feel?
Horrible.
Yes, it's yucky.
Such a massive amount.
Nasty.
Plastic.
And this is just one place.
Yeah.
Junky and dirty.
Because you got to reduce, reuse, recycle, guy. You put your plastics in that recycling bin. I'd rather it be reused than be put in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fight hard to do that.
Yes. Wow.
But why don't they recycle that plastic?
Yeah, exactly.
It's dirty.
In the recycling bin. Yeah, it's dirty.
It's dirty, but you got to clean the plastic anyway. So why don't they go through there and pick up the ones on top and then keep going?
That's would be such a massive job. I don't see how anybody could ever finish it.
And it
would. Could have started at the beginning, and it didn't.
It's because it's trash. I mean, there's even as soon as it goes in the trash, it's trash, right? So that's why they say when you do put things in the recycling bin, make sure there's no food in it. Make sure there's no you know. So it can be hard to, for people to even like know what to do or what to put in the recycling bin, even if they have one. So it all starts with, everyone just keeping in mind our plastic use and recycling, right?
Right.
Why is plastic dangerous for marine life? They mistake it for food. They can get tangled in it, bacteria, can give coral diseases, or all of the above.
All of
All of
the
the
above.
above.
Yeah, all of the above for them.
Can you believe like the turtles, like 100-year-old turtle dying because they ate some plastic?
On this show I saw at Alice, they showed some of the turtles and stuff. You know how they were affected by it. You can pull it up and watch it, but yeah. A lot of animals they ingest it and it, kills them or causes them to get sick.
Right, like here the coral, like plastic. One reason why the trash and why they don't pick it up, because plastic debris can still carry pathogens and infectious diseases as well. So that's just lots and lots. So how many million tons of plastic are dumped into our oceans every year? 1, 11, 20, or 50 million tons?
50 million.
50 million.
Yeah.
I hope it's not 50 million.
20, if not 50, 20. That's
For the year?
Yeah, every year.
Yeah.
How many million tons of plastic are dumped?
20.
I think 20 million.
I hope it's 20. I'm gonna go with 20, but I'm scared that it's 50.
I'm scared it's 52.
Oh, still,
It's 11 million. That's still high.
that's still a lot. Look, at least
lot.
11 million tons of
Yeah.
plastic are dumped. That's equivalent of dumping one garbage truck full of plastic into the ocean every minute.
Oh my
Every
God.
minute. Every minute. So that's what happens every year.
Gee whiz.
Imagine every so in 1 hour, that's 60 garbage trucks full of plastic into the ocean. It could, if nothing is done, this number could rise to 2 garbage trucks a minute by 2030. What's that? 4 years away, or less than 4 years away, and 4 per minute by 2050. 4 per minute. Wow, that's a. I didn't know that until today.
Me, I didn't know it was that bad.
It's a lot.
One garbage truck full of plastic every minute. So 60 in 1 hour. That's 60 garbage trucks.
Wow.
They
That's
know
a lot per
that.
day.
They still making plastic. Everything is plastic.
Lots, yeah, many. They're trying though with like with the paper straws and the paper bags and
Yeah,
and
that's
such, but
true. That's true.
Yeah, but that should have been done a long time ago. True or false? There are many alternatives to single-use plastics. True or false?
True.
I think it's true.
I think it's true.
Yes.
True.
From plastic to plastic, from processed corn, various plastic replacements already exist. There are bioplastics made from renewable materials like corn and sugarcane. There's plastics made from corn and sugarcane.
Really?
Bioplastics made from sugar or sugarcane and corn. Yeah. PLA. I've heard of PLA before. Yes. The most common bio-based plastic created from cornstarch or sugarcane fermented into lactic acid. Wow. PLA.
That's amazing.
Looky here. Oh. Let's look at this video.
Plastic is everywhere. People do not realize that we are living in a plastic society where everything is done from plastic. From the fabrics of our clothing, to our glasses, to our watches,
clothes
to
made
the
of it.
cars that we're driving.
Most plastic today is oil-based. Not only does it use 10% of our oil supply, it increases
plastic uses oil.
Global warming and can take more than 1,000 years to degrade.
Plastics are everywhere. They're in landfills, they're in the ocean, they're floating around.
But corn can change all that. plastic made from corn is different. It's biodegradable, carbon neutral, renewable, and even edible.
You're growing molecules out there, and we can arrange those molecules to be food or the plastic bag that the food comes in.
At a time where we're starting to talk about very seriously about global warming, greenhouse gases, I believe that bioplastic are the great answer to the questions that we currently have.
But how do you turn a kernel of corn into a clear sheet of
Look at that, y'all. We're going to see
plastic wrap?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to get down to the starch.
They say they
what we want to do in wet corn milling is take these kernels apart into their components: starch, protein, fiber.
Steeping kernels in sulfur dioxide and water at more than 100 degrees loosens bonds within the kernel. After 2 days, the kernels are ready to be ground.
If we do it just right, the germ will pop out and will start to float. And it floats because it has vegetable oil in it.
Next, the mixture is centrifuged to pull the corn oil away from the starch. What's left is almost pure starch.
Look at that, pure starch, y'all.
Chains of carbon molecules in the cornstarch are remarkably similar to the chains of carbon in oil-based plastics. Turning them into a plastic just takes a few secret ingredients, some citric acids, and some mixing. And bingo! You've got a long-chain polymer, the building block for plastic.
6 weeks ago, this was corn on a cob. All of a sudden, it's a plastic.
Now these pellets of corn polymer can be melted and formed into all kinds of biodegradable plastic products.
What used to be a corn grain is now a fork. And that's pretty...
The plastic fork could be made of corn.
Incredible.
Who knew? Do y'all know that you can make plastic out of corn?
No.
No.
No, I didn't know that one.
I didn't either.
Yeah, they're called PLAs, PLA plastic, bioplastics. How cool. All right. How many marine mammal species are home by plastic population? 30, 69, 90, or 114? What do you all think?
90.
69. 30.
I heard all the answers.
69.
Oh, I went right in the middle. Yeah, they have confirmed to have consumed plastic marine debris, or 56% of all marine mammals. What? 56% of all marine mammals have confirmed to consume plastic marine debris. This includes toothed whales, manatees, and multiple seal species. Let's see what this link shows us. Oh, wow. Animals have been eating or ingesting plastic for a long time. What happens? They might unintentionally eat them. They might be able to release it without passing it fully into the system, because birds sometimes, or they can regurgitate or throw up the materials. But again, they may pollute. Sea turtles are affected. Birds, marine mammals. Wow. 69 marine mammal species. That's 56. More than half of all marine mammals have consumed plastic marine debris. Confirmed, like they've seen it in their bodies, etc. Well, last one for this one. What percent of its plastic does the U.S. recycle? 5, 35, 50, or 75%?
I'll say 30.
35%.
5.
35?
35.
5.
I hope it's not 5, Gracie.
I think it's 5.
Much as I see sitting
I
around.
think it's 35.
I say 5.
I say 35.
35.
35.
I thought it was going to be 5. I was just
5.
hoping for a
That's
miracle.
what I thought, because we're not doing good enough.
Only about 5% of 51 million tons. What's 5% of 50 million? 2,500,000. Only 2,500,000 tons out of 50
What?
million
Where
tons.
you live in, Gail? You live in DC?
Isn't that crazy? 5%, only 2.5 million out of the 50 million in 2021. That number has to be up, right? You got to get that number up.
I'm working hard. I don't know what everybody else is, but I yeah.
Wow. Okay. I hope we're having fun. What about this right here?
That's fun.
Look, bees, whales, turtles, or fish?
Bees.
Or rainforest. Bees. Okay, let's see what we know about bees, y'all.
Okay.
How much do you know about our pollinator friends? How many different species of bees are there?
Oh, I don't
200,
know.
2,000, or 25,000?
2,000.
2,000.
I think it's 2,000. I think. It's
25,000?
They're over. Let's
Wow,
see.
it's a lot of them little buzzers, ain't it? little buzzers, you know?
There are over 4,000 types of bees belonging to 7 bee families and over 20,000 individual recorded species. Let's take a look. Honeybee. Bumblebee.
To my
Bumblebee is you see them all the time, and like when I'm in the South, they boo them, baby. They better not sting you too.
Yeah, they're excellent pollinators.
Yeah.
Leaf cutter bees. What? They snip neat segments from a leaf, from a plant or a bush. Wow, leaf cutter bees. Look at that.
Wow.
Mason bees. That's a big bee.
I've been stung by a bee before.
Oh, they're all looking alike. I'm trying to see. Oh no,
They're all different. They're mining. This is a mining
what
bee.
kind of bee it was.
my question right there.
Wow. This one is a large carpenter bee.
Whoa.
Oh, look at
Wow.
look at the, even just look at the look at the black wings.
Mm-hmm.
It's Xylocopa is Greek for woodworker, so they chew tunnels into wood.
Large
These ones
bird.
right here.
Wow.
Plasterer bees or cellophane bees, or even they're called polyester bees. They line their nets with the waterproof substance. Look at that. You see, look at the pattern. Isn't that beautiful? That's so pretty.
Looks
I like black and
doesn't
yellow.
he?
Oh, I don't want to mess with him.
Mm.
What wool carder bees? They generate hairs from plants, rolls them into a ball, and uses them to create its nest. Flower bees. Look at that thing. Female. This is the female hairy-footed flower. Look at that bee. Isn't it cute?
Yes.
Now that's a hurting thing, a bee sting. Oh, a wasp.
Yes.
Oh, this is a nomad bee. It looks like a centipede. It looks like a centipede.
Is that the yellow jacket?
This nomad bee, this is a bee. It could be mistaken for a small
wasp.
They often attack bees of others. They attack bees. They attack. They're easy to spot when they fly low around nest of burrows of brown nesting bee species. I mean, look, end-batted furrow bees, yellow-faced bees.
Yellow-faced. He looks angry, doesn't he?
He's mad.
He's coming to get us.
A resin bee.
Wow.
All black. They can be found in Europe, Central America, Japan, India. They collect resins from trees and they use it to construct nest cells. Wow.
Those things are wicked.
Pantaloon beans, sharp. Oh, look at this gray one. That one's. I like the way that one looks. It's cool.
You do?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's very painful.
You know, the hair is gray and it looks like just a beautiful elder, some beautiful elder's hair. A little blue carpenter bee.
Yes.
That's so. Look, it looks like snake skin, y'all.
Don't look all that little either.
Oh, I don't want to mess with the blood bee.
No.
Oh wow, and an oil collecting bee.
Wow.
Look at all these. So there's so many different kinds. Wow. That was just the first question. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
How much honey can one honeybee make in its lifetime? A jar, a tablespoon, or a twelfth of a teaspoon?
A jar.
One bee.
A jar.
I think a 12 of a teaspoon.
Oh wow, we got some at the
about a tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
I think it's a tablespoon.
A tablespoon.
I say about a tablespoon.
I think it's the first one.
A twelfth of a
it could be that one
teaspoon.
too.
How about
I'm
a jar?
torn
You think
between
they
these two.
can make a jar? I think they can make a
One
jar.
bee?
I said a jar.
You think
one
bee can make a jar?
I'll say a jar.
No.
Because it takes a lot of bees to make.
Right.
So
Right.
I say it's the
I said
first
a
one.
jar.
I'll say a tablespoon.
I say a 12.
Oh, this is. I'll go in the middle and let's see who's right.
Oh, about a 12.
I told you.
Yeah.
It takes 1,152 bees to make 1 pound of honey.
Wow.
Okay, so how many bees are typically in a hive? There are between 20 and 80,000 bees in one hive. So let's say the lowest 20,000 bees. So if there's 20,000 bees and it takes 1,000 bees, so that's about 20 pounds of honey from one hive. Or yeah.
I love them little
20 to 80 pounds of honey.
They say honeybees won't sting you unless you mess with them.
That's
if you don't mess with them, they'll leave you alone.
Well, we mess
Don't
with
believe that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the truth.
If you don't,
I was stung by a bee and I wasn't.
I'm talking about the honeybee. Only the honeybee.
Honeybee.
Yeah.
The honeybees.
They won't bother you.
I wasn't bothering that bee, but it stung me.
But I'm talking about a honeybee.
Right, different bees have different triggers.
We bought them and they came out and my mom and I, we were bitten so bad we couldn't see to walk home.
My gosh.
Eyes were closed shut.
I'm so glad you survived that, Louis.
Yeah.
One fell down my collar and my back before my mother could get me out my clothes. It bit me about 5 times. You talking about something hurting?
I hate to laugh.
Oh no! You can laugh at my story. I was 4 years old.
Grace, that was funny though. Grace, I hate to laugh.
Geraldine, I danced all the way in the house.
You did what, Gracie?
I danced all the way in the house. It was like me every time I jumped.
Funny.
I was in New York with my grandmother when we went visit her cousin, and I think I was about 10 or 11. And a bee was swimming around my head. And then I took and smacked him right in my eye.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my eye is swollen up.
Oh, my God.
We went to the pharmacist. It was on the corner of the drugstore. And the pharmacist told me to get the eye wash because I had to get the stinger out.
Right.
And
oh my goodness.
It came out little long pieces.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, I was scared to death.
Oh no.
We use that spring onion to rub it if it's not in your eye.
It was
Yeah. You.
inside.
I hope you didn't. Yeah, because that would just be even
But
worse.
I
Oh
ain't
my
know, you
God.
know, how they be beating, buzzing around your head.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I
You
smacked
just
that
can't. Just don't
sucker.
be scared. Don't
They
be
tell you
scared.
don't
But I
slap
was a
up.
little girl. Shoot, I was scared.
Oh yeah. Oh,
No.
I know.
But
When I was 4 years old, when I was in Georgia, my first sting came because the bee was dead on the floor, but I just stepped on it because I was a kid, and then I stung
Yeah.
myself.
Oh
yeah,
yes, yes,
the
yes.
stinger still pump venom for a
You
long time.
stepped on
Yeah,
it with no shoes on?
Yeah.
I was a kid. Just
Yeah.
You thought he was dead.
He thought he was harmless.
I sure did, and
But
I
that
was like,
stinger was
when
right there waiting on you.
Alex, I
my
don't
toe
mean to
hurt.
laugh. I don't mean to
You can
laugh.
She
laugh.
said
That's
my
No, you
toe
can laugh.
hurt.
You can laugh
You can
now, but
laugh.
it's funny
You
now.
can laugh. I'm laughing, Jerry.
Yeah, it wasn't funny then.
Alex say my toe hurt. Your toe was hurting, Alex.
That's what I
I
said when
know.
that happened to me. I
Yeah,
know I
that's
was
why
so
I say
mad.
you say your toe was hurting. I know. I guess so.
Well,
I
look,
never
isn't
stepped on
it
a bee
true
again.
when you're stung by a bee and the stinger comes out, the bee dies?
That's what they say.
It does.
Yeah,
But
That's what.
what
Yeah.
the
Yes.
whole,
Yes.
the venom still pumps from that stinger when he leaves it in you.
oh yeah.
That's why you have to
Yes.
get the
But
stinger.
you know, my daughter got stung. We was in the country, and my husband, we was down there riding, and a bee got in the car and stung her on her leg. So what he did, he smoked cigarettes. He took the tobacco and rubbed it on it.
Yeah,
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they say the tobacco and get the stinger out too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, look, Brenda. Not all bees die after stinging. Only honeybees die. Only honeybees die, and only when stinging mammals with thick skin, because the stinger becomes trapped. So when they try to pull it out, it rips their abdomen out of their body.
Oh no.
But bumblebees and carpenter bees, they have smooth stingers, so they can sting you multiple times without dying.
Oh, that's
Only female honeybee workers die after stinging. So like wasps and hornets and bumblebees, you don't want to be around those.
That's how it was down the country.
Oh, I know wasps don't die.
My
They just keep
sister-in-law,
stinging you.
They keep stinging you.
My sister-in-law brother, they worked down country on the field, and he died. Because all them bees had attacked
you can die.
him.
You
can die from that.
And they attacked him and killed him.
Yeah.
So you said the bee that can sting you multiple times, they have many stingers in their body?
No, they're smooth. They're smooth stingers. So the honeybees have a barbed stinger.
Right.
It traps.
So like barbed wire, right? So if you put barbed wire through it, and if you try to pull it out, you can't because the thick skin won't allow it. So they literally female honeybees, they pull out their abdomen, as they try to, get out. So that they do after one. But the other ones, bumblebees, wasp, hornets, they have smooth stingers. Like there's nothing barbed on it. So that way they could just keep jabbing you with it.
Yeah.
Right. So it says the bumblebees and the carpenter bees have smooth stingers and they can sting you multiple times. With the same stinger?
Same stinger.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Same stinger. Isn't that?
And if it's a lot of them at the same time, then all of them attack you, because you interfere with the nest.
Sting at all.
Yeah, 99.96% of bee species do not die after stinging. Only female honeybee workers die after stinging. Oh, that's the only one.
And
that
if
is the
you
only
leave
one.
those honeybees alone, they will not sting you. You just leave them alone and go about your business.
But when you go to pick oranges and tangerines and they're on the limb,
well, they might. I don't know.
I would maybe because
try to get rid of their house and then they attack.
Yeah, that's how I got stung, but getting messing with them under that fruit tree, and he got right my back.
So what do they collect? What do bees collect? Do they collect milk and honey, nectar, and other insects, or nectar and pollen?
Nectar and pollen.
Nectar and pollen.
Y'all got that. Okay, that's good.
Flowers provide bees with nectar and pollen.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Better late than never. Yes. So the worker bees collect to feed the entire colony, so the bees get it, and the flowers provide bees with it, and the bees provide the flowers with means to reproduce, because when they spread the pollen, they go from flower to flower. Without pollination, plants cannot create seeds. So without the bees, we would have very little flowers.
Yeah.
Yes, we got to save the bees.
Very little credits.
There was a nest at my door the other day, and my brother was going to take a broom. I said, leave them alone.
That's right.
I know, that's right, Louise. Just don't kill them, but,
leave them alone. They'll go away when the time comes.
How many pairs of wings does a bee have? 1, 2, or 4? How many pairs of wings do they have? 1, 2, or 4?
Should be about 4.
About 4. 2. So they have 4 wings, but they have 2 pairs of wings.
2 pairs.
Yes, they're attached to the thorax, the middle of the bee's body. They're not only used for flying, but other uses. So look at that. Isn't that something?
Oh, my.
The wings have veins. They have veins.
It's nice looking.
This is called the forewing, and this is the hind wing here. They're the veins, and this is something called the hamulus. Yes, they're a little row of hooks that latch together during flight.
Look at that design that they have.
Each wing features a number of veins and something called resilin. So it's like super elastic rubber. It gives them flexibility and strength when they're flying. Let's take a look at this. Welcome to the beautifully awkward flight of bees.
It's like a little helicopter.
Look at it, isn't it? I mean, look how easy that bee just flew.
Look at the wing.
That's beautiful.
Move.
They go to each flower.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Look! It's like a spaceship.
Yeah.
He's in the spaceship.
Oh, those are some pretty flowers. What are those called? I forgot.
I don't know.
They're so pretty, though. Oh, look at that! Look at that! You see, it's putting it all over its legs and.
They are very necessary, that's for sure.
Look at it go upside down. It's literally like a spaceship. That's pretty cool.
They're pretty.
What color can bees not see?
Oh.
Blue, red, or green?
Red.
I say red.
Blue, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Can these not be blue?
Yeah, which? Yes. What can blue?
What can you?
I hear a lot of blue, so I'm gonna go blue. Oh, it's red.
Red. Well, I guess red. I didn't know.
They can distinguish between green, blue, and ultraviolet, but they cannot distinguish red from black.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
They can. Yes, they cannot. Yeah, red and yeah. You know, each species, each animal has a different vision range. So yes, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Let's do one more, and then someone will do that personality quiz. I think that one was pretty fun. There's a ton of them here.
Something about clothes this time.
Clothes. Okay, clothes. Okay, let's do sustainable fashion part 1. Let's see. Clothes. What percentage of total global greenhouse gas emissions are produced by the fashion industry?
Oh, wow.
2, 4, 6 to 8%, or 10%?
Greenhouse gas.
Yes, from the fashion industry.
10.
6 to 8.
What do y'all think?
4.
4.
I'll go 6 to 8 in the middle and see what it says. Oh, it's 4.
It's 4. Hey, I just guessed though.
It's 4%, comparable to the carbon output of economies of France, Germany, and the UK combined. Wow. If the industry does not accelerate in response to climate change by 2030, it will produce twice the volume of emissions required to align with the Paris Agreement global warming targets. Wow, so that's a lot. That's a lot. It might double. What percentage of recycled polyester fabric is from recycled polyester garments? So out of the polyester garments that are made, what percentage of them are recycled?
I don't think a lot of them are recycled.
Back into 0.5%, 1, 2, and 3%.
2%.
3%. I say 0.5.
I say 0.5. I don't
think because of that other question from before.
The amount.
Oh, it's
2%.
But
2%.
that's so 2% of the polyester in our clothing is recycled from other textiles. 98% of all recycled polyester comes from recycled plastic bottles.
Oh, I see.
So, wow.
Wow.
Only 2% of the polyester in our clothing is recycled from other textiles.
Oh.
Let's see what part 2 has to share. Just to see what goes on. Let's see what part 2 has to share. Let's go to the quizzes. And let me put the link in the chat for the quizzes. So fun. You could do some other ones. Let's do part 2. Let's see what this one has to share. What percentage of used clothing is recycled? Between 1 and 5%, 7 to 10%
is recycled.
Roughly 12%, or none of the above.
7
none of the above.
10%.
So out of all the clothing, what I've used, how much of it is recycled?
I say 1 to 5%.
1 to 5%.
I say 7 to 10.
12%. 1 to 5.
So they begin to recycle.
1 to 5.
What color?
Because we're behind in so much of recycling, so they're probably behind in that too.
Yeah.
None of the above.
Less than
1%. No, that's really bad.
Yeah, bad.
Less than 1% of clothing is recycled.
I didn't even see the none of the above.
Yeah.
I didn't see none of the above either.
If I see it, I would have said none.
I didn't. That's. Wow. I mean, look at all this about. I mean, the new textiles economy. I mean, they're really taking this serious. I mean, about the fashion industry and stuff. So, wow, less than 1% of clothing is recycled. That's how many chemicals are used in the manufacturing of our clothes? 3,000, 8, 10, or 13,000?
3,000. What was that?
How many chemicals are used in the manufacturing of our clothes?
10. I'll say 10.
Wow.
3%.
I know. I don't want it to be any of these answers.
Yes.
I say 8,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Chemicals are applied to garments, including pre-treatment, coloration, and finishing. Of the 1,000 of textile dyes, the World Bank has identified 72 toxic chemicals.
Oh, that's horrible.
Phthalates, APOs, BPAs. I have heard of BPAs before. Linked to hormone disruption, cancer, reproductive issues. PFAs are used for flame retardancy and water resistance. They're forever chemicals, and that can cause cancer, even a minuscule blood concentration. So I know we have to recycle the clothes that we have. We have to. Whether it's just fixing it up, if there's a hole in the clothing, we'll try to, learn how to sew or get that hole fixed and use it.
Alex, I put some old clothing that I knew I couldn't donate in the trash super can, and the gentleman came by who was working with the city. He said, I put them in the recycling, the blue recycling super can. He said, no, these go in your trash, which I was surprised because I thought maybe they could be recycled, you know, but obviously they're not interested in that. And also, when you purchase clothing and it says wash before wearing, you should be sure to do that, because sometimes the dyes are chemical and can be carcinogenic. So if it says wash before wearing, you need to follow those instructions.
Oh, thank you for that, Yvonne. And yes, I'm surprised at that too. So that's why we have to donate our clothes if we don't use them. You know, especially if you haven't worn them much, to like organizations and like, you know, shelters or other places that, you know, take clothes and you know, give them to folks that need it. Like a lot of people need clothes, but less than 1% of clothes are recycled. That's crazy.
That's right.
Crazy.
I was surprised. He said, no, don't put them in the recycling bin. Put them in the super can for trash.
I hope you all learned a lot today. But who wants to do the personality quiz? So what renewable energy are you? Who would like to do it? I'm solar energy. Who would like to figure out their personality? What kind of energy are you?
I'll do it.
Okay, Miss Jeanette, I appreciate you. So what's your ideal vacation spot?
Okay, it is.
Out of these options.
Okay, near a water flow. No.
Yes, it's your ideal vacation spot.
An ideal. Near a waterfall or river.
Okay, I love that. I love that option. What are you doing on your day off? The kayaking, the sailing, the volcano, the snorkeling, or the beach?
With a good book. I love a good book. Read.
Yes. What natural phenomena fascinates you the most out of these options?
Waterfalls and rivers.
What fascinates you about waterfalls and rivers?
The power of some waterfalls when you see them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can be very powerful. And some of them are very high, depending on where they are and what country they're in.
Yeah.
Yesterday in
Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. I love that y'all remembered. Yes, Niagara Falls. I was 20 million tons of water every minute. Every minute at Niagara Falls. So that is very fascinating. Which city are you traveling to, Miss Jeanette?
Okay, I've been to Oahu, but I haven't been to Honolulu. So
is that your choice? Oh,
yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it. What's your dream home like? Modern house, hilltop cabin, beach house, underground home, riverside home?
It's between the modern house and the beach house with an ocean view. Wait a minute.
What's your dream home?
My dream home. I love a modern house with large windows with the sunlight coming in.
I love that option. Yes. Let's see. What's your favorite type of weather? Clear, sunny skies, windy, not stormy, cloudy?
I would say clear and sunny skies, but it might be cold. And I don't like so warm and dry. I'm a warm and dry. Gotta be warm.
What animal do you feel most connected to? Lizard, bird, dolphin, mole, or salmon?
A dolphin riding the waves.
I know that's right. They're so intelligent, so that makes sense. How do your friends describe you, Miss Jeanette?
I would say grounded and thoughtful.
Well, you know, that's what I was about to say. That's what I think of you. When I think of you, I think of grounded and thoughtful, because you always bring great thoughts and you're always sound very calm and collected. So.
I thought the same.
You see, we know each other, y'all.
Yeah.
How do you approach solving a problem?
Okay.
Digging deep, calm under pressure, going with the flow, long-term plan, or taking charge.
Digging deep.
Find the root cause of an issue. I like that. You don't give up. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Photosynthesizing, flying, and breathing underwater, burrowing under the earth, or water bending?
I don't want to burrow under the earth. No. It's between water bending and absorbing energy.
I'm assuming the first one you don't have to eat or not drink, but I mean that would be pretty cool.
I'll say absorbing energy from the sun.
I love it.
Water bending. What is that?
Again in the show I like called Avatar, where they bend the elements, like you can bend air and fire and earth, like in the shows. But water is like moving water with your hands or even your mind. It's like not your mind, but yeah. So you are a geothermal energy, Miss Jeanette. You are stable, enduring, an old soul, an ancient and unwavering force that has highly supported life on Earth for billions of years. You're resilient and you're immune to the whims of sun and wind.
Okay.
Geothermal plants are 90% reliability. They provide energy year round. Your quiet strength speaks volumes. You might enjoy collecting crystals and geodes. Do you like rocks, Miss Jeanette?
I do like rocks, different rocks, yes.
Yes, reflecting a fascination with Earth's hidden treasures and quiet strength. You remain in touch with your origins. You offer warmth and reliability.
That was fun.
So you can learn what kind of energy you are just with this kind of quiz. So
that was fun.
Yes, and share it if you're with someone today, tomorrow, the weekend. You can do the quiz together, and there's a lot of fun ones that we didn't even get, like this one, nature and happiness quiz. That one, wow, yeah. So what I'll say is nature, human and nature. That's human nature. I mean, it's when I think humans, I think of nature. So go outside every single day. Remember some of the facts; they were quite shocking. Like that less than 1% of clothing is recycled, and all the coral reefs and what's going on, and the bees, and how there's like 20,000 individual species of bees, but with some good, there's going to be some bad, so we just got to do our part and just do some more research. What can I recycle, or what can I put in the recycling bins in DC, or where can I go to recycle certain things, like especially like laptop batteries? There are places around in DC that accept like batteries, and being able to recycle it, not legally but efficiently in the correct way, versus you should not throw a laptop battery in the trash. That's not good. They always say that. So you have to see what's going on. But if you have something, to make sure that whatever you can recycle, that you recycle, and just know you're doing your part to help the planet. What were you shocked by today? How did it make you feel?
Say that.
Any thought? What were you shocked by today? How did today make you feel?
Well, I was shocked by the number of species of bees. I didn't know that there were that many kinds of varieties of bees in the world. So I was shocked by that, and the session made me feel, well, we need to do a little bit more about recycling, especially plastics in our clothing. We need to do better about that. But otherwise, I feel optimistic. Today's session made me feel optimistic.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Miss Sterling. You did amazing. I heard you answering those questions.
What Geraldine said about honeybees?
Yeah.
I looked it up. It says honeybees generally only sting as a last resort when they feel threatened.
Right.
Protecting their hive or crust. Because stinging a mammal results in their death, they avoid conflict when not directly provoked. I thought that was interesting.
Yes, that's true. I knew that though.
I know you know that. I was just saying for the other people
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I'm so happy you looked that up.
We mess with them and mess with you.
look, there's also some fact sheets that you can look at. So look, bees, there are over 20,000 distinct bee species, but there's climate change habitats being messed with. There's bee species all over the world, in Europe and Africa and Asia, Australia, North America. There's a single bee colony can pollinate 300 million flowers in a day.
Wow.
So when you mess with a hive or a colony, you're affecting a lot. Approximately 75% of the world's crops depend on pollinators. So without any bees, you're gonna have any food. 90 crops. 1/3 of the world's food supply relies on bees. So what? There's 7-8 billion people in the world. So like 2-3 billion people in the world depend on bees.
Yeah.
That's insane. By 2050, there will be more plastic in the oceans than there are fish by weight.
Wow.
That's awful.
So I mean,
Alex,
there's
I see now. I didn't know about polyester being so such a negative thing.
Yeah, not recycled. It's at all.
And because polyester garments are cheaper, of course, than cotton. But I didn't know the impact on the environment, and that they're a form of plastic.
Yeah, these fact sheets have such amazing info. 79% of plastic that has been ever made still sits in landfills today.
Oh my goodness.
That's like 100, 200 years of plastic. I mean, 9.7 billion cigarette butts are delivered in the US every year. 4 billion of these in waterways. They comprise nearly 20% of all litter.
20% is a lot considering
Cigarette
how small
butts.
they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I understand why I was not to put the clothing in the recycle bin. I hadn't thought about that, but now I understand why the fellow who works with DC sanitation said, no, don't put them in the recycle bin.
Yeah, just I hope today made you think, everyone. And now with the more we know, the more power we have. Knowledge is power, and you can, make one small change in what you do for whatever you see, like plastic, and with the world around us, and how we got to keep our earth, beautiful and living. So hope all of our sessions this week have inspired you to just think about our earth just a little bit more. That wasn't today fun. I appreciate you all so much.
It has.
Great. Alex, another thing too, bee stingers are used for medical purposes as well. For chronic pain, for arthritis. It says rheumatoid arthritis, chronic pain, and autoimmune conditions.
Yes, cancer, Parkinson's, it says here. Bursitis, immune system. Wow. So we may not have people alive if it wasn't for bees.
Yeah.
Bees, wow. Topical creams, injections, and it says live bee stings. Bee venom therapy. That's
right.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Again, I'm so happy. I'm glad I inspired you to do your research and learn more. And let's give each other a pat on the back for learning so much today.
Okay.
Pat on the back.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Alex. Have a nice weekend, and
have a great weekend.
Hopefully see you Monday.